Hello and welcome back to another character customization video. My name's Lumin and today we're back in Overwatch 2. Yeah, Season 8 has begun. It is time once more. This is the Call of the Hunt. And along with this season and the new Battle Pass, we have a new Mythic Skin. This time for Orisa. It's called the Grand Beast. And in this video we're going to have a look at everything that comes along with it. Before we jump into review the skin, I'm going to say that it seems to be following the same formula as the previous season, that's Season 7 with the Hanzo skin. I kind of like that they changed it to have the entire skin at the end, but at the same time I also kind of enjoyed the idea of earning the skin bit by bit as you go through the Battle Pass. This system is different. It doesn't, appeal to everyone the way it is now, just earning the full thing at the end. You're never going to keep everyone happy, unfortunately. However, with this system, you need to progress the Battle Pass after purchasing it all the way to tier 80. Then you will be unlocking the Grand Beast Orisa skin. This package comes along with a skin that's customizable, a player icon, and a spray. That's the Beast Unleashed spray, the Grand Beast player icon, and the Grand Beast skin. It's similar to the Hanzo one. They have not gone back to the previous method of doing it. I am not sure I'm a big fan of this new style. For those that perhaps didn't know, very recently they changed the Mythic Skin system to not include as much customizability and instead just add color palettes to it. It's like... dude, it just seems like it's far less effort on their part, and it bothers me because usually the art team and the guys who design the heroes and the skins and stuff like that, at least the cosmetic aspects of them, they're the ones that usually knock this out of the ballpark. They're the ones that hit a home run every time. But it seems like they've been reined in a little bit and they can't spend quite as much on these new skins. Now, the skin itself, this is what it looks like. This is the Grand Beast skin right here. I can remove the UI, you can get a good look at it. I'd have to say my quick and dirty review is that I'm not all too impressed by it. I personally feel that some of the other legendary skins for Orisa are just more impressive. Now, if you look at the skin and the details on it, it is pretty impressive. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. Look at the little bits and pieces. There are cool glowy parts. There's a lot of sharp edges, which, who doesn't love sharp edges? And the design itself does seem to fit Orisa quite well. It looks intimidating also, which is what you want from your tank hero, but it does lack a bit in the customizability department. If we jump in here now and we have a look at what's available, you'll see what I mean. And at the end, I'm just going to show you one or two of the other Orisa skins, the legendary ones that I'm talking about, that I personally feel just look better, more impressive, And this one you got to play to the end of the Battle Pass to get. So what they have this time around is they have two different weapons that you can pick from. So we're going to start with that. They look pretty similar, unfortunately. Like the base of the weapon is the same. They just changed the minor details. It's nice that there seems to be some physics on it. You can sort of move it around, shake it a bit, and you can see the pipes and stuff move there. The one has like a more primal style. I guess it's more with the beast design, whereas the other one has a slightly higher tech design. They both look cool. Yeah, they look cool, sure. But with weapon skins coming to the game soon, I do feel like, coming to all the heroes soon, I do feel like you might be able to pick up a better looking weapon regardless. So these ones, if we switch between them there, you can see. I'm going to change the color palette in just a moment and we'll sort of look at both of them with all the colors on them. But before we do that, you can look at her javelin. That's this right here. It also has two different designs, which, I don't know. Like, is anything really changing there? No, I don't think so. It's like the colors do change when you switch the color palettes on the javelin, but that's about it. The design on these two is exactly the same. So basically you got the color palettes on here, which just match the skin's color palettes. And then when you go back to the skin itself, the colors that you have here, let's have a look at them. You got this one, which is the default set. Then you got a icy set, which I personally feel looks the best of the lot. But the idea of a Grand Beast being this color, a little weird, I suppose. But this definitely, to me, looks the coolest with the little whiffs of icy smoke coming off it. And, the brighter color palette seems to suit Orisa quite nicely. Then you have this one, which is I would say it's a more intimidating version of the basic one, where it's sort of it's also primal in design, but it's got that red carapace-like feel to it. And then you have this one over here, which I feel is also, and I think I went with this for like a lot of them, the bug-like colors. I don't know if that's a thing. Is that a thing? I might be thinking about this too much. I like the slightly darker whiffs of smoke coming off here, and like on this one specifically, the little vents, they look kind of sick. I dig how they look. Yeah, they're nice. So I mean, that's about it. Now, if I change the weapons, you can see that the weapon will change as well. It sort of looks a little different on each of them, but in terms of your options, you're kind of limited. It's much like the Hanzo one. I think that the Hanzo one might have had even one less color palette, but it's a far cry from what we had before. I mean, I thought that the Tracer skin was the sweet spot. Yeah, the Genji skin was like the best one ever, sure. But the Tracer skin, it gave you 3 different, unique, distinct designs that you could mix and match. You know, you had this evolving set of armor that she wears, and then eventually she becomes this cool-looking knight with glowing plate mail and stuff. That was so cool. It was great, and I loved earning it throughout the battle pass. It just gave you a huge amount of variety. Like the Genji skin initially, also a huge variety on that. You had a lot of different options to mix and match. But with this one, it's mostly the color that's changing. You know, you're randomizing and then it's just picking a different color. And the weapon, you don't even realize that it's switching. You know, so, I mean, I'm a little disappointed by it. Just like I was a little disappointed by my boy Hanzo last season. But hey, I mean, at least they're sticking with it and they're making more legendary skins. Let's just hope, I mean, I guess each of us will hope separately that when they get to the hero that we really like, that we really enjoy, that we really like committed to, that they get back to the system of giving it more instead of less. I don't want to be negative about it. I still think it's a really nice skin. Okay, it's just my honest feelings about this. I get it. I get it. Okay, the Overwatch development, especially Overwatch 2, it's been a storied thing. You know, there's a lot going on there. And these artists, they probably want to let loose. They probably, from the deepest pits of their heart, just want to make things that they are passionate about and really pour their heart and soul into these designs. But they're not always given that freedom. So you don't point fingers, you don't blame people, you don't get angry. You just accept that this is a reality and you make the best of it. And that's cool, man. Like, that's something we should all do. I'm here to do that right now. I think it's kind of cool. Specifically this icy skin, that's why I've actually left it on here now. It's awesome, and this is like really nice. Like, okay, I'm gonna go back now and show you the Orisa skins that are available. I'm gonna show you what I mean by like some of them being cooler. But this one specifically, this is fantastical. The detail on here, it's crisp, it's clear, it's a very specific and unique style that they've gone for, and I love it. The other ones don't really appeal to me quite as much. But, you know, they're okay as well. Like, the idea of this, it's like you get in an epic or legendary skin that just has 3 or 4 different color palettes. That's how I see it, right? Yeah. And I guess it is a little disappointing. But there you go. That's the skin itself. Now, what I wanted to show you guys is that when you jump back here, I mean, that looks cool, doesn't it? And keep in mind, these guys also come with unique voice lines and voices, and they sort of have some extra animations and stuff like that. And like here, at this specific angle that we're looking at, I mean, it looks pretty intimidating, right? It's cool with the green and the purple glows and stuff like that. You don't see all of this when you're looking at it in this menu over here. I'm jumping back and forth a little bit, but hey, we're here to review the skin, aren't we? You don't see it, look. It's like they filter out some of the detail and the nice stuff. Anyway. So for Orisa, if we jump in here, like there are some skins here that just look amazing. As an example, check this one out. The detail on this, the design of this, it's phenomenal, right? There are some others here. I mean, like, not everyone's going to say the damn reindeer is really cool. There are some others here that look really cool, like this one as an example. They are good skins. This one looks super similar to the Grand Beast skin, as an example. This is like an upgraded version of the Mega Soma skin. But hey, you know, again, I'm not here to complain about it. I'm just here to showcase what's available and show you guys like what you're getting into, what you can compare it to, and all the rest. I mean, that skin is just wow. So yeah, I mean, that's it. I would love to hear from you guys. I haven't really been able to properly gauge the public sentiment on this, so I'd love to hear what you guys think about this new way of doing the Mythic skins. Is it worth it? Are you like still keen to grind the battle pass out for these skins? Is this something that you're looking to get? How do you feel? Do you think that, like I think, the previous design choices made more sense? Having Tracer with like the different evolving designs. I really thought that was way cooler in many ways, and it made the skin and the idea of the skin way more compelling. But I'd like to hear from you guys what you think. Positive, negative, constructive criticism, anything you got, lay it on me. Leave those comments. But I'm done. If you'd like to support me in what I do, my links are below. My Twitch stream, my coffee link. You can go throw money at me there if you want to. Otherwise, just give this video a like and share it and leave a comment and do all that other good stuff. Subscribe if you haven't already. That's the most important thing. You guys just engaging and watching the content I put out. Hey, if you guys are playing Season 8 Overwatch, if you're enjoying the new hero, what was added. I know I didn't really put much of a focus on the new hero, but Malga was added here as well. He's pretty cool. If you guys are playing that and enjoying it, yeah, let me know too. And go forth, man. Go forth. Slay out. Thanks for watching, dudes. Happy that.